And welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. Ought to be a good one here between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 68, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
Jonathan Villar heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is hit softly to third, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game. Stepping in, Travis Shaw. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson's after it, one away. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits to put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Ryan Braun gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Smoked on the ground left side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Eric Timms steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Now both runners are breaking. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now to the plate, Domingo Santana, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
A little bit off the outside, it's 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Chop foul at the plate, it'll remain 1-2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hit to third. Turner's got it. Utley for one. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More ahead for the stadium right after this. Zach Davies will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Chris Taylor comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Corey Seager settles into the box for his first chance. Here's the first pitch to him. Too high, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, later in the game, I think you jump all over that. First inning, that's where you need to be smart and make sure he can find the strike zone.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Justin Turner takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away.
Justin Turner.
And he gets ahead with the curveball, strike 1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball, 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters, but he's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield, always an asset in any game.
Throw over to the bag, a dive, but he's back. Curtis Granderson is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Runners off for second. Popped high in the air. Timms is there for it. And the inning is over. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Stephen Vogt makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And he falls behind, 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And with that, let's look at how the Dodgers align on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old-school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
Broxton steps into the box. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Number 3 will get his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Zach Davies stands in.
Zach Davies.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Probably not a steal situation here with the pitcher at the plate. You want that pitcher to hit. You don't want to risk getting thrown out and forcing him to lead off the next inning.
Heading out towards shallow right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Adrian Gonzalez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Called strike 0-2.
Some would say he's showing good patience here, waiting for his pitch. But as a number 5 hitter, I think you need to make something happen.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Now Gonzalez is around second, on his way to third. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on the bad throw. What a break there. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And making his way in is the second baseman, Chase Utley. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yep, same pitch. Right back to the inside part of the plate, and he gets caught looking at it again.
Drilled to the right side. Throw to first, and Utley's retired, 2 gone. Yasmani Grandal gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Dodgers are back even now at 1 apiece. And now is Yasiel Puig. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. That last home run, believed to be in the neighborhood of 440 feet. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Number 68 is ready for his first AB here in this one. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We'll come right back with more from Dodger Stadium in just a moment. Jonathan Villar is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And, guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
In there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. bounce towards the second baseman. Utley's got to get rid of it, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Dodgers have elected to challenge.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Standing in now, Travis Shaw. As he will take strike one on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Bat explodes as this is on the ground to third.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
He pulls this one into right, and he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And a fastball's in there for strike one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Just overmatched him there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And another foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Chris Taylor will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
You just don't like to get beat on a fastball in that situation. I got to believe they'll go right after him again.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. High in the air and deep to left center field. Broxton looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
Well, and now that's the second home run that he's allowed here in just 2+ innings of work. And no question, they've had his number here in the early going, and now they stretch the lead out even further.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. That home run a moment ago, 407 feet officially. And he misses with it. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Number 3 onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman
Justin Turner digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Broxton moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 3.
Curtis Granderson in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he lays off there. 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
And this has been a pretty good comeback from that leadoff home run. 2 straight outs now, and 2 strikes here as well.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. We're through 3 here in Southern California. 2-1 Los Angeles. Eric Timms is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Popped up. Turner is there for it. 1 out.
The right fielder, number
Domingo
16.
Santana will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Seager on the grass. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail it here 2-1. Adrian Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
0-2.
Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Chase Utley stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Yasmani Grandal stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, anytime you can take a fastball like that and hit it dead center, you know you're pretty much on your game. So you got to look for them to try to work him a little bit differently. Get it away from him. Get it down and in. Do something. Throw him some off-speed pitch. You don't want to throw him the same pitch he saw last time.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away. Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Good pitch right there. Right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Oh, 2, here it comes. Now the double steal is on here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Broxton calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting,
Number 68 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Broxton heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
number 23.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor sprinting after it, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Around second, he'll try for third, and he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Now
So
batting,
striding in, number three, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Hit sharply on the ground. Utley is there. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
now batting,
Zach Davies stands in now with the bases empty and 1 away here following the RBI ground out.
Well, there's a lot of this inning left, and it's his job right here to get this rally started again. Don't be content with just 1 in this frame.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
the batter, number 5.
Jonathan Villar steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Chris Taylor comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Chris Taylor.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
Liner toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
The batter, number 5.
Corey Seager will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Justin Turner will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0-for-2 thus far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Fielder, number 3.
Curtis Granderson will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. From the stretch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Braun is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Travis Shaw will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers' half of the 6th. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
The left fielder, number 8.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I thought they'd be working the edges against a guy like this, but I caught an awful lot of the plate.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Eric Timms will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. In there, and it's 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Hit to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6.
Domingo Santana bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get him.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Milwaukee leads it 3-2. Adrian Gonzalez will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Chase Utley will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And Utley not biting at that one as he's ahead in the count now 3-1. Now here's the pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, there's a look at his pitches by inning, and as you can see, he's hit 85 for the game now, so you have to think they're watching him pretty closely in that dugout.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Stephen Vogt is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Stephen Vogt.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On his way to pitch number 75. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Broxton takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. In there for strike one. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
Throw over by Utley, 1 away. Number 3 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. And here's a ball hit in the air. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game. Zach Davies will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
The windup and the 0-1. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, this is exactly where you want that changeup to be. That thing fell right through the bottom of the zone. No chance.
Hit well on the ground to first. And Gonzalez will take it over himself, and that'll do it. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Brewers 4 and the Dodgers 2. Yasiel Puig will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Santana is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The batter, number 68.
Logan Forsythe will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Logan Forsythe.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. swing and a flare hit toward right. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Chris Taylor will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Brandon Morrow will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And Morrow uses the fastball to get ahead. It's 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Settling in now, Travis Shaw. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And there's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ryan Braun gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Eric Timms will step in. A ground out victim as last time.
Eric Timms.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they open it up to 6-2 now. Domingo Santana will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Brewers 6 and the Dodgers 2. Corey Seager will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Down and away, ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Head down through first. He's heading for two. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
The batter.
Here comes the Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Jared Hughes is on to work as he'll take over here in the eighth. Justin Turner will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Good late break to the slider, 87 on the gun there. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Runner goes for third. And there will be no throw as he takes third with ease. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Curtis Granderson will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Yeah, even though you've got a big lead, you don't want to give him a cheapie. That's a nice block right there.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-3 contest. Adrian Gonzalez steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. There goes the runner. Hit out towards second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now. Chase Utley comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle.
Find a way to get it done. That's what it's all about right here. Give your guys a chance to make something big happen.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
Santana has a beat on it. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 6 and the Dodgers 3. Back in the entertainment capital of the world with baseball on the show. Thanks for joining us as we're set for what remains in this one. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Stephen Vogt, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there. He looked like he had to wait to see if it was going to be anywhere close, and now he's in a big hole.
Here it comes on 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This is well struck, high and deep toward the left field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, as it is now 7-3.
Wow, these guys have really come in here and just put it to this pitching staff. We've seen guys jumping on pitches like this all game long. And this is going to extend that lead out to 4 runs here in the top of the 9th. And that may turn out to be more than enough to finish this one off.
Luis Avilan will come in and pitch now. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Granderson going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left as they open it up to 8-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager has in mind.
Number 3 is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now another one hit deep to left. Taylor going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, everybody's getting into the act in this inning. 3 batters, 3 home runs. But they put the water down there.
Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Neil Walker.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now in the box, Jonathan Villar. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe force seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Travis Shaw.
Pitch on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9, due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Brewers are out in front, 9-3. Number 50 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number
Yasmani Grandal steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park, just like he did in the second.
Ninth inning for the Dodgers, catcher, number 9.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. So that's just how you want to start it here in the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, runners on the move for second. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Kike Hernandez will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with 1 away. And now the runner's trying for third. Fly ball heading for the alley. Broxton giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 9-4 ball game. Chris Taylor will stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight. So they're going to make these final at-bats count.
0-1 pitch on its way. Runner's on his way to third. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Corey Seager makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
1-1. Here it is. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Justin Turner will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitches a ball. And they will put the tag on him. He's out stealing home, and this ball game is over. What a knucklehead move that was.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Brewers win it 9-4. Good night from Los Angeles.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Brewers: 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Dodgers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 36 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4 is available at the corner of Sunset Boulevard and Elysian Park Avenue.